behind me. I didn't even hear it. And he did the same thing. Whoop, whoop, lit me up. And I, like, put my kickstand down and got off it like a motorcycle. You know, like... And he's like...
Can I help you, officer?
Yeah, he's like, you need a light. And I'm like, I have a light. And he's like, well, why don't you have it on? I'm like, I don't know. He goes, you don't know? And I'm like, I don't know, I just didn't turn it on. He goes, what are you doing out here? So I'm getting some exercise, got some snacks. He's like, I'm going to do what we call a field interview.
Yep.
I'm like, all right. And he patted me down, and when he got to my crotch, he put his index finger right on my, like, pushed my balls. Like, he, like, split my balls with his finger, and then dragged it up my shaft, which was hanging down, you know. I was like, I had a boner, you know. And I was like, whoa, you know. And, no, just this index finger.
You didn't have a boner at the time, but when he was done.
I was so excited. I went home and wrote a song. It was kind of like, something like this. I was like, why, Mr. Policeman, you pulled me over today on my bicycle. You flashed your gun and your badge. And still, you grab my nads. Why?
That sounds about as good as Eminem.
Yeah, oh, it was better than Eminem. Like, my shit rhymed. And I wasn't being hateful. I was just asking why. Like, if Eminem went up and did that and was like, why, Mr. Trump?
Yeah.
You know? Then it would raise questions, awareness, have a cause of some sort. But instead, he just goes in there and like, fuck Trump, fuck you if you like Trump. I'm so tired of hearing it, dude. Like, I'm not a big Trump guy. I never had a sign in my yard. I didn't, like, I'm not like a big right-wing NRA member, you know, white Christian. Okay, maybe a little bit, but, you know, I didn't get all, like, in a toughie because of what he said 11 years ago on the bus with Bobby
Rosa Parks.
Whatever it was. What?
He was like,
it's actually a fact that Trump told her to go to the back.
He tried to grab her pussy. Jesus, sorry.
I wish I had
she
a
was
good
like,
sound effect.
fool.
Wait, this is what I get. What's that, Phil? Jesus, dude. Just calm down.
Jay here?
Excuse me.
Anyway, if he would have had quality dialect, you know, like if Eminem came out and said, look, I don't like Trump for this reason and that reason, and I wrote a little song about it, and then he did a song, it would be like, okay.
He just flat out said, fuck Trump.
It was pretty stupid.
Did you guys ever hear the Robert De Niro thing?
No.
Oh my! You guys talk. I'm going to look for this because it is the funniest thing
That's
ever.
what we've been doing the whole time.
Pretty much.
Where the hell have you been?
He's over there getting nude.
Exactly.
I would too.
I've been looking at the clock, wondering when the show's going to end.
Glazed, don't look at that clock. It's wrong. Glazed Rooster in the chat room says, split your balls with his finger. Did he try to give you a prostate massage too? I wish he would have. Then I wouldn't have wrote that song. It would have been a totally different tune. It would have been like an R&B tune, you know? It would have been like, it would have been a Party Boy song instead, man. It would have been like, no.
You ready for
this? No.
Hey, is your boy who wrote the book ever going to call in?
No.
No, probably not.
I won't answer. I'm just kidding.
Pig. He's so blatantly stupid. He's a punk. He's a dog. He's a pig. He's a con, a bullshit artist, a mutt who doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't do his homework, doesn't care, thinks he's gaming society, doesn't pay his taxes. He's an idiot. Colin Powell said it best. He's a national disaster. He's an embarrassment to this country. It makes me so angry that this country has gotten to this point, that this fool, this bozo, has wound up where he has. He talks how he wants to punch people in the face.
I don't know if I could take much more.
Well, I'd like to punch him in the face.
Wow.
Wow, Robert De Niro, you are a badass. Wow, I'm so scared of you.
Yeah, and yet in the movie Heat, there was a 15-minute gun scene where he just shot like everybody. You know? Oh man, I wonder what Trump has to say about that, man.
I've been waiting.
Yeah,
he probably called him a hack.
Hundreds of thousands of people with her stupidity.
That's gonna
Sit
be huge.
Down.
That's exactly what he would
You know
say.
who Trump kind of reminds me of? The Kia guy. It's gonna be
Facillo? I think he stole that from Trump.
Billy Facillo.
Oh, by the way,
racist.
Kevin got a new car today or last night.
I did. Yeah,
he got a hamster mobile.
I got a toaster box.
You know, the funny thing about that is, like, Kevin and I talk about stuff all the time. I mean, we're brothers, right? We talk about stuff.
He mostly yells at me.
Doesn't matter what I buy.
Are you like brothers or like brothers?
We're brothers by blood.
We have a bromance.
I'll buy a
too.
car and he'll go, where'd you buy that piece of shit? If I was you, I'd have taken that money. That would have been right. So then, you know, at one point, I even told him, you know, those Kia Souls, they're not bad. I like the one I had. Oh, a big piece of shit. I wouldn't buy it. So this kid goes and drops coin on one, and now it's okay for him to go buy one.
Coin.
Exactly.
Did you get a free cruise and all that kind of stuff?
No, but he got a gay ass racing Euro euro stripe on it.
I got a half a dime on that car, dude. That's how much coin I dropped on it.
Half a dime.
No, dude. Okay, so here's what happened in a
I don't
nutshell.
want to hear about it.
No, it's cool.
It's cool.
It's a cool
I'll just
story.
remember
His
this
car
next
went-
time I buy a car.
Go back to Univision.
His car went. Pop, 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 pop.
Thank you. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much what happened.
Cool. See? You see how quick that story was?
And no good rotten traitor.
That's you, A.A. Ron.
Does it have the sweet stereo system with the light up
No.
speakers?
So he went to the
So cool.
dealership, and they turned around and they gave him probably 6 times what his car was worth.
Yeah, to
And
make
he
the
goes,
numbers work.
Don't worry, I'll tow it over to you.
Dude. In 2 weeks when he asks me to pick him up somewhere because it ain't running, I'll be...
I got a bumper-to-bumper warranty, full coverage warranty, 100,000 miles. Not just the powertrain, I paid extra, and I got
Yeah.
a bumper-to-bumper.
That's awesome, except there's
Yeah.
no bumpers on it.
You're a baby buggy bumper. Say it.
No, seriously, Kevin,
Sorry.
congratulations on the new car.
Thanks. Lori B was like,
Would it be considered a car?
You drive your guinea pigs around in that thing?
A car, truck, or an SUV? I don't think it's any of them.
did you drive your guinea pigs around?
He does have guinea pigs. You like put them on your lap. You're like, check it out. This car was made for you, motherfuckers. Look, yeah, whoa. Let's put on some fucking Motorhead and jam out. Whoa, these are spades.
Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. You're such a jerk, man. Listen, man, I was in a pinch. My car blew up, and I got a lot of things going on.
Your Suzuki blew up? You didn't tell me that.
Well, it's because you never
How
listen.
How much did they
for the
give
last
you on
10
that?
minutes of this conversation?
How much
I
did they
know,
give?
it
I
went
was like not listening. I was totally not listening.
remember exactly what
like
his car
everybody
did.
in the chat room, I was not
His
listening.
car caught on fire and then went...
Yeah, here's my Suzuki.
But that was the best car ever, and I was a fool.
That was a
because
good
great.
car. But things happen, Philbert. It was a Suzuki.
Did they give you any money on trade-in for
Yes.
it?
Yeah,
Let me
they-
just
they
explain
gave
it.
him a
Did you
lot.
pour some
Yes.
stop leak in it and pull it
No,
up? And...
I had a Toad.
He had a tow Kia.
that's the best.
It was great.
But it blew up right down the road, so he was able to push it into his driveway.
No, I
at least.
coasted
Oh,
up my
coasted.
driveway. That's how close I was to home. It
Damn.
blew up in front of Mary's house, dude. And I pulled right up the driveway. So check it out, dude. The Suzuki Reno that I was driving, I had an 07 little hatchback, little
You
shit
told
box.
me it was an 06.
It was an 07. And the
Liar.
It grew up a year.
Well, I'm not the guy at the auto place you're trying to convince that it's a good ride, dude. You can tell me the truth. It's an 06, right?
Glazed Rooster, it's not a hamster in my box. It's a guinea pig, too, in my box. Anyway, so what happened was the sister car to the Suzuki Reno.
all right there, dude?
Yeah, thank you.
Everything okay? I think the mic works now. Did that come out, guys? Everything sounds good? That's for shooting me in the forehead earlier in the show, fucker.
I had to catch my breath. You hit me so hard, I had some beer in my throat. I couldn't swallow it, dude. It was like, I thought I was going to choke.
That's the first time Kevin ever said I couldn't swallow.
Even Stevens, right? Brothers, right?
Sure.
Yeah, brothers.
Sure, you.
See how that works?
Oh, that was great. PJ, for those of you listening, PJ just went to give me a pat on my back and instead hit me so hard in the side of my head. And it made my head hit my microphone, knocked my glasses sideways. My little, what is this?
Spit guard.
No, it's not a spit guard. It's a
Wind guard.
A pop filter.
Pop filter.
Yeah, you fucked it all up, dude.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was great. Anyway, the sister vehicle to the Suzuki Reno is the Daewoo Legunza.
My sister had a Daewoo growing up.
Yeah.
Oh,
That thing
Lanos.
blew up,
Wait.
too.
Lanos, right?
Her Daewoo grew up.
No.
Just like my
Blew up.
Suzuki.
Blew up.
Oh.
His sister
Mine
grew
was
up.
blue.
His sister grew up. You should see her now.
Again, Mom, I hope you're not listening.
I've seen her. Oh, man.
It's a Daewoo Lanos.
I don't know. It's just the same engine, a 1.6 liter D-Tech. It's all about the D. And it was destroyed yesterday.
Destroyed.
Totally. So it blew up. I coasted up the driveway.
Man,
I'm
it's
like,
because you drive like an asshole. I've told you a million times.
That's what
Easy
I'm
on the
telling you.
clutch. Leave the ref.
oh, get the
I mean, come on.
fuck out of here with that
I mean,
nonsense.
maybe
I
if
drive
you were
like
a
a
little more
saint.
gentle on the car.
Dude, that car's lucky it had me as an owner, man.
If anybody's listening and they've ever taken Kevin as an Uber driver,
Mm-hmm.
his AC's been out for a long time. He lied to you when he told you it died the day of.
Yes.
Of course.
I actually did do that. I'm
Figured
guilty.
that out too. Huh?
My AC was broken for like a month. I'm Ubering people. Every time I picked them up, I'm like,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
yeah.
It
if you
just
wanna
stopped
cancel,
working.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably also tells him, "We've 24 years driving without any types of tickets or anything. Like, I'm a great,
true.
safe driver."
14,000 accident.
Domino's said I was the best ever.
I was the best goddamn golf cart caddy of all time. I'm going to be a chauffeur after I'm done with Uber, working my way up I'm climbing the ladder. I'm climbing the Uber ladder.
I'm out.
Hey, hook me up with cold beer, Philbert, please, to take away the pain of you hitting me in the face. That was so rude. Grab the can opener, man. What am I going to do?
Can't.
It's not a can opener. It's a bottle opener.
Oh, my God, Aaron. If you ever correct me again tonight, I swear to God,
What are you going to do?
I'm going to crawl over this table.
Ooh!
I will reverse chokehold.
Fight.
What?
You guys will end up like fucking feeling each other. Having sex.
Having sex? Really? That's how you describe that? Like, if you're going to rip on your buddy and call him a queer or something, you don't use the words, and having sex, because you're going to be having sex.
You ain't my buddy.
You say that to all the guys. I'm just here to sell you a car. So, dude, I go driving around, right? And I go to
sweating my balls off.
I know.
Dude, it's hot.
So fucking
this is
hot.
actually cool for this room
Oh
right
my
now.
God.
10 minutes.
Look
10
at the
minutes.
sweat on his forehead, dude.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, they're going to find out I am really gay.
Yeah, he's in the hot seat. He's in the hot seat right now.
Oh, man.
And we're going to interrogate him.
Starting to
That's
beat
part of how we do it. We're
We
going to
told you
waterboard
it was
him.
going to be rough, man. Come on.
Oh, no, yeah.
I've waterboarded
I've heard it on the show before, it's hot in here, it's hot in
Yeah.
here. Hell yeah, it's
That's
hot.
the truth. We speak the truth on the Kevin Holly Show. So let me ask you, Aaron,
Oh, God.
what was it like working in a gay bar?
Are we going to do like news or anything? What are we
Well,
doing?
we're having so much fun. We'll get to that in the third hour because we're going
All
to take a
right.
break in a few minutes and turn the AC back on.
That's
It's
true.
been almost an hour, so something like that. Let's see here. Glazed Rooster says, Darren says he used his pinky. I think he's talking about something else
He's
earlier.
talking about the cop when he felt you up. We both said the same thing.
Hoss
That
took
your
off.
dick
Good
was
night,
so
Hoss.
small a pinky would do the job.
Yeah, sure. Glazed Rooster says Kevin
you
is the
say
only
Hoss-
guy I know that
Hoss
requires
took off?
training clutch on his automatic transmission. Really? Really? Glazed Rooster?
How could Hoss take off without calling?
He's tired, man. He smoked a lot of weed before he drove across the country. He's
smoked a whole
delivering your
lot.
McDonald's.
A whole half a dime.
It's hard going through those gears, man.
Gear up, man. You need to sack up, Hoss. Anyway, so long story short, I went to every rinky-dink car dealership in Pasco County yesterday with Lori B, and we're driving around, and I was thinking, like, I should just get, like, a big truck, like an older big truck, something I can, spend $6 or $8 on,
It's
make
great
payments.
for the Uber gas.
I got one on my
Forget Uber,
driveway for you, dude.
Yeah, maybe. So I had bad luck. I'm looking around at everything. Everything's way too expensive and way too shitty. So, and every rinky-dink car dealer said the same thing. They were like, "Oh, you got to understand, the auction's really tight right now. They just scrapped 400,000 cars between Texas and Florida, and those are all going to the junkyard. So these
Right,
guys
they're
from
all going to
Texas-
be on their lot in 2 weeks.
Yeah, these guys from Texas are coming to the auction and snatching up all the stuff, paying 20% over what we normally pay. So, I got to stand firm on my price, and somebody else will buy it. Blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm out." So we
I never
left.
even thought about that. That's actually
Yeah.
kind of a good point.
He made perfect sense. The guy was actually very smart.
You
You
know.
know.
I mean, I don't know. They
But it's
never
also a
tell
line
you
of
the
bullshit.
truth.
But they're
Oh, no,
all
exactly.
saying the same thing, though.
But they also say liars are buyers. Or
buyers are liars.
Buyers are
yeah.
liars,
I was
yeah.
a realtor
You know.
and a car salesman, so go figure. If you
There's,
want.
there's another two
So
jobs on the
basically,
resume.
he's saying you can't put one over on him.
No, I had so many jobs. I'm very hireable.
Were you at a reputable dealership, or were you at like
Yes.
Al's on 19?
You mean
Buy
reputable?
here, pay here.
Reputable.
reputable, however you want to say it.
reputable.
No, it's
Repugnant.
not however you want to say it. It's reputable.
Yeah, I want you to say reputable.
Hey, I'm 98% of the time I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
You caught me on an off night.
That 2% though.
Yeah.
Man, I got the taste of a bad jelly bean, and
I still
warm beer.
taste fucking dog food.
Ah, it's
My
disgusting.
jelly bean was good. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
That's great.
You said it tastes like
I am
cardboard.
so happy for you.
You're just jealous.
Can you see all the fucks
You're
given on my
jealous.
face?
You're jealous. You know, there's a lot of good
A lot of
protein.
fucks on your face.
There's a lot of good protein in dog food.
Fucking asshole.
Oh man, my friend is a cop in Clearwater.
No, seriously, Kevin, tell us
What?
about your car story.
Yeah, my friend is a cop in Clearwater, Chris,
This
and
story is longer than the break, and that's hard to do.
All his stories are longer than
it's
the
a
break.
very short story. My friend Chris is a cop in Clearwater. I think I've told this on the air before, and he
Well,
was.
then you probably don't have to say it now.
Pull it up, man. Play it.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, he responded to a call of a fight on like a playground, like a bunch of teenagers, and it was a bunch of like teenagers, with like dreadlocks and stuff and whatever, and they were fighting, and they broke up the fight, and they were like, "Come on, just be cool, everybody." The cops were being cool, and there's one kid that was still like being a dick.
Want to turn on the fucking teeter-totter, motherfucker?
Yeah, and he's like, "Yo, man!" He's still yelling at the kid, and they're trying to break it up. They're like, "Just be cool, man. Everybody else is being cool. Break it up." And everybody goes home. Everything's cool. Nobody gets arrested, And the one guy's like, "No, man. No, fuck that guy and his fucking face. Fuck you, man." And the kid's like, "Me? Fuck me? My face? Yo, fuck my face." And all the cops just stopped and started laughing, and they're like, "All right, everybody separate. Get the fuck out of here, Yo, fuck my face."
No, fuck my face. Mark the tape.
The reason I brought that up is so that PJ would say that silently and I could pull the audio, and now I got a button for PJ.
Fuck my face.
There, one for Aaron's here.
That means I made it. I made it. Top of the world, Bob.
Dude, I love those buttons, man. I got a couple of them that I haven't played in a long time. I got this.
You know what
Cool
I do want to
story,
hear?
bro.
I want to hear that one song that you're not allowed to play because that lady got mad.
Trucker Debbie, or whatever the hell. her
Trucker
name is.
Kathy.
Trucker Kathy.
I got it right here.
There is one other song he's not allowed to play. There's actually 3 songs he's not allowed to
There's
play.
4, actually.
Are there 4?
5 if you count Glazed Rooster's
But you played the
cuckold
one
song.
a couple weeks back, and I was like, oh, what is the other one?
I got it right
Well,
here.
there's one about Chuck's mom.
There.
Then there's the Glazed Rooster track, and this one.
This is a really good song. She's not gay, everybody out there, okay?
Wink, 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 nudge.
She's not gay Monday through Sunday.
Got a truck stop in Manhattan. Kathy girl, what's happening? Your favorite podcast invited, so go on, get to listening. No, Pops is not a pimp. No, Pops is not a pimp. Drive around your pimp, drive it for me. She rents a small house in Newport Richie. She gets up super bitchy, carpet munching on her dinner. Her girlfriend wears no panties. Jay, you got it, she don't want it. Jay's got it, she don't want it. Jay's got it, she don't want it. She wears a chain wallet in her pocket. Jump in the tractor, Kathy drives for miles in it. Anywhere she wants, puts vertical smiles in it. She will rape a lady, she will rape them all. She's not gonna give it to Jay. Gold microphone shining so bright. Jay Bird's vodka on ice. Unlucky fool, Trucker Kathy's a dyke. That girl's a dyke. Unlucky fool, Trucker Kathy's a dyke. That girl's a dyke. Sex with ladies all night. Silk sheets, sleeper cab. Alright. Unlucky fool, Trucker Kathy's a dyke. That girl's a dyke. Unlucky fool, Trucker Kathy's a dyke. That girl's a dyke. Driving trucks to San Francisco. Banging girls where she go. She won't be your chica, but she listens to the Kevin Holly show. She will never meet a bush that she won't eat. I promise that you smile, ain't never gonna leave. Licking titties in Paris, pussy hat she'll wear it. Got 9 rearview mirrors, smell a finger, who's the fairest? Is it you? Is it you? Is it Jay? Is it you? It's gay butts, it's gay butts. We agree, Trucker Kathy. Jump in the tractor rig, Kathy drives for miles in it. Anywhere she wants, puts vertical smiles in it. She will rape a lady, she will rape them all. She's not gonna give it to Jay. Gold microphone shining so bright. Jay Bird's vodka on ice. Unlucky fool, Trucker Kathy's a dyke. That girl's a dyke. Unlucky fool, Trucker Kathy's a dyke.
So she
that
is or
girl's
she's
a
not
dyke.
gay?
She's not gay.
So she's gay.
No,
No.
you're gay. You are.
Wouldn't be the first time you said that to me.
All right, so I got a lot of trouble for playing that because Trucker Kathy, at first she was like, that's cool. You know what I mean?
Then women kept calling her nonstop on the road.
But no, then she listened to it, and one of the truckers that works for the same company as her started, like, you know, making fun of her. And she didn't like that treatment at work, and I got blamed for it, when in reality, that trucker guy is being a dick.
What
you
a
know?
slut.
So I did pull a couple of sound bites out from the phone call that she made that night. She called right after the song.
Oh,
she was
really?
like, she was so mad, dude. I got it right here. Hold on a second. Here. This is the first thing she said. I was like, hi, Kathy. And she goes like this.
That is not fucking cool.
Totally straight. You
And then
can
she
totally
said-
tell by that
Oh,
voice,
yeah.
right?
Then this came out.
Her voice is lower than mine.
Yeah. Large
I'm
Marge
strictly
sent me.
dickly. I'm strictly dickly. I'm strictly dickly.
That's an awesome saying, though. I gotta admit.
Is that Jay or
I'm
is that
strictly
her?
dickly.
That's her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was so mad, dude. I had to apologize to her endlessly. Then she posted some mean shit on my personal Facebook page, so I had to block her. So I don't even know if she can listen to our show anymore. So,
I kind of want to add her on Facebook.
you don't want to.
risky.
It's because I
I
mean,
just say, hey, I
it's
heard
fun.
on the Kevin Holly show last night that
Oh,
you're a
don't
dyke.
you dare! I will track you down and beat you like a pimp.
Well, listen, I got to get it somehow.
I mean, it's out here right now, public forum here. She's gonna know.
Well,
if she...
I made an apology for her, and here it is. We'll break after this.
Oh, get some lights off in these headsets.
All I can say is Trucker Kathy isn't gay. She likes driving trucks across the country. And all I can do is make a brand new song for her. And then she'll have dinner at Ruby Tuesday.
This is back when the show was good.
Ruby Tuesday. I think you get the gist of this.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's good though, man.
Yeah.
At least you turn around and apologize. You know?
Dude, I've had dinner with her and Lori B at Ruby Tuesday. Everything was fine. She was in my kitchen a couple of weeks ago hanging out with Lori B, and everything was fine.
So
you know,
she's okay now.
yeah, I think we're good. Oh, maybe not now because I just played it again.
Did she bring over any baked goods?
No baked goods.
Any food at all for you to eat? Just for you? Like special, just for you, Kevin food?
She did
that
bring.
Nobody else ate but you?
She brought some koozies from Weed, California, and they're tie-dyed koozies, and it says, I love weed, California, real small.
really?
It's so awesome. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, she's actually really cool. I mean, I can't fucking stand her, but she's pretty good. Just kidding.
So, did she hit on your wife when she comes over?
I wish. No, of course not. But who wouldn't?
Now I've got the picture of what she looks like in my head. Does she actually look like that picture that I'm thinking of, that you probably know what I'm thinking of, or...
Large Marge from Pee-wee?
No.
Yeah, like, comes in with the belt buckle, the
No, not at all.
blue jeans.
Yeah,
No.
fucking buck knife
boots.
on her hip.
Yeah.
No,
Hey, what's up? I'm here to party.
she
mullet.
looks like, she kind of looks like Joni from Joni and Chachi.
So she does have
Okay.
a mullet.
No, without the
Like a
mullet.
permy
She's got like curly hair, you know?
You saying she looks like Shortcake?
I don't know what that is.
That's fucking Joni from Happy Days.
Oh.
Shortcake.
I didn't have the nickname for her.
Jesus, come
You're
on,
just
man.
digging herself a hole here.
I
Kevin.
called her...
She's going to come over with a pistol.
Stop! I'm strapped anyway.
And a gun.
Fuck around. She's got a pistol with me. And she'll have a gun.
Yeah.
See how I repeated him?
Then she'll get her strap on and slap you with that, too.
Yeah, this is going
Does
great.
she got like big old floppy trucker lady titties?
No, she's a petite girl that's...
Her
She
lips like
drives
roast
a big
beef.
rig and she's petite?
yeah.
It's impressive.
I mean, she's not like a midget. She's probably 5 foot tall, and I don't know. She's like your wife. She's like
Have you
Linda,
ever seen the
with way smaller boobs.
the Family Guy episode where they're trying to describe biker ladies and and how strong their crotch is and the power of the pussy?
Really?
And she's sitting on the bicycle or the motorcycle. She rides up to the bar and the guy goes, "Sorry, we can't valet a motorcycle." She's like, "Don't worry." Just squeezes her crotch together, picks up the motorcycle, and just walks it inside.
Was there sound effects like?
It's actually quite entertaining.
Sounds fantastic, bro.
Yeah.
Little known fact,
Good
but
time.
there's a specific reason why women like riding motorcycles.
Because it vibrates.
Exactly.
That's also why I'm a motorcycle connoisseur.
Because you like the way it feels on your pussy?
That would be it.
I never put my face on it, dude.
I just said pussy on your show. Mom's probably listening.
Yeah, mom. I've heard mom say way worse things. Like,
I've seen her do way worse.
Well, I just
God.
asked if her pussy lips are like roast beef.
My mom's? Dude! Oh, you almost made me puke.
I know
they're not. They're not.
Hold on a
I know
second.
that.
Let me call my dad. Let me call my dad.
Yeah, ask them.
Your dad watched.
Holy crap. That's hardcore, dude.
Props to the new guy.
Hi, Mom.
New guy's doing well. The nude guy's doing great.
New guy.
The nude guy's doing really, really good.
I'm naked and I'm still sweating.
Check this out.
It is hot in here.
Hey, yo, this is the original Guido, Skinny Vinny, wrestling manager at ACW, and you're listening to the Kevin Hawley Show. Why? Because your mother told you not to.
I can barely get a word out without laughing.
It wasn't over, Phil. He talked over it. You ruined
It's
it.
because he's Skinny Vinny. Oh,
Dude, Skinny Vinny
I
would
got
kick
a
your
ham
ass.
sandwich in my mouth, and this is the Kevin Hawley Show, and I'm eating it because my mama told me not to. Oh.
Hey, Stan, if you're listening, give us a call, man.
Whoa. Check this out.
I'm eating a double cheeseburger.
You're eating a double
The
cheeseburger?
original mumble rap.
I'm eating a double cheeseburger right now.
I love him. I love him. I got one more for him.
There's an ant crawling on my laptop.
Cool. Good. How about this one?
I am not very knowledgeable.
Oh, let's do a little bit of Jaybird. He's not here, man. I miss him.
Oh, is she
Let's
showing
call
me
that guy
pictures
right
of
now.
Kevin
Call him.
naked over there?
After
you
the break.
wanna
Buy one?
You're talking over Jay, dude.
How come you haven't ever fagged out Glick?
Fagged out Glick, did he say?
How come you ever fagged out Glick?
I was kind of looking forward to meeting Pops tonight, man.
Dude, I wish, man.
You haven't lived until you met Pops.
So in the middle of December, I have an entire month off for our break.
Okay.
Damn.
And yeah,
It's a really long break.
It's insane.
It's longer than my breaks, dude.
Is that like code for I was unemployed?
No. No. They got to get all the paperwork done and shit. Anyways, long story short, unlike Kevin's stories, we got a month off, so hopefully I'll be able to come out a couple more Wednesdays. You know, if I'm invited back.
So him and Hoppy are gonna
Shut
totally
the fuck up.
He gets to know himself. Yeah, great. Yeah, can't wait. Sounds great.
Over.
Awesome.
All right.
Sure.
Good.
Every Wednesday in December.
Happy
AA
hour.
run. Cool. Do Hoppy on Tuesdays, AA run on Wednesdays. Cool. Awesome.
See, this is why I'm staying quiet for most of the time. Because when I open up my
What are you
mouth,
talking about? You haven't shut up once.
I got the two brothers coming at me.
Yeah, every time you open your mouth, you got two brothers coming at you.
Damn. It's kind of like that movie Four Brothers, only there's two of us.
Oh, shit, dude.
I don't know. I met her a bunch of times. She's kind of crass, man. She's kind of rude. A lot of those porn stars are kind of just nasty once they talk.
Love that. Not when they're like on their knees fucking you. They're nasty when they talk.
Holy shit, did you really just say that? I cannot wait, dude. I've got my work cut out for me. Tomorrow I might just take the night off. I might not Uber at all.
Stitch together some sound bites for the
Put some
show.
more buttons on this
Damn.
thing, dude. That was great. Every time I open it, said it twice. So you know it's true. Every time I open my mouth, they got two brothers coming at me.
Man. Not many people can say that.
Oh my god. On that note, let's take a break and we'll come back.
We might be able to find him some dates.
Look at him, he's dying.
We could probably find him a couple dates around the corner up here at the Dumb Tower.
Oh fuck.
Third floor.
God, I'm dying. We'll be right back with more.
On that note, we're out.
Oh my god, how do I do this? I can't die.
شما دارین گوش میدین به کوین هالی شو. شما دارین گوش میدین به کوین هالی شو. شما دارین گوش میدین به برنامه کوین هالی.
He didn't get the popular vote, but you love him anyway. The Kevin Holly Show on the Internet Radio Network.
All around me is the last thing I said as I pump my brain full of metaphorical lead. As time goes on, these thoughts of mine are only getting older. As days go by, these sleepless nights are only getting colder. Friends I have, they try to help, but I give them the shoulder. They say that happiness is in the eye of the beholder. In the distant, the pattern that I see is not consistent. The life I once had is non-existent. I should have seen this coming, but I must have missed it. It seems everything I do is under a curse, and every single day is slowly getting worse. None of my good deeds are being reimbursed, and none of my good thoughts are even in this verse. Now mother, don't cry, it's all in my head, as I wonder if my father is alive or dead. I never meant to hurt you is the last thing he said, as he took away my father, left the mother instead. Now these events have made me who I am today, and these songs I write, it's just how I portray the feelings that I wish would just go away. I know that one day everything will be okay. Another day, another night, another night. another time. We can live another life. It's time for us to break away, but now you're scared to say that you will never be afraid. It's time for us to break away, but now you're scared to say that you will never be afraid.
Hey, yo, this is the original Guido, Skinny Vinny, wrestling manager at ACW, and you're listening to the Kevin Hawley Show. Why? Because your mother told you not to. Turn the freaking volume up, you monkey.
I'ma break it to you simply to show the world how you could be a master force of strategy, like flying high, no gravity, and all I got is time. Harvest music on my mind, stealing hearts, organized crime. Come along for the ride, see. I tend not to take things too personal, but I come up with these rhymes, open heart so surgical, with a little bit of chemical. Exposed, become impeccable. Sound that's so symmetrical, the beats we drop combustible. Because we are. We are harvest. 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 Yo, check it. Got music in the mind, so dropping the rhyme. So if you got a heartbeat, it's time to stand up on your own 2 feet. It's time to elevate to a different state. Don't play hate, don't bring the hate. Don't give me another reason to stamp the verdict on this world debate. So place yourself on higher ground above anyone that can bring you down. So high up in the sky, you watch an inverted Tom Cruise do fly by. We are the harvest. Adrenaline from the open mind. We're bringing the good vibes. We're jamming Bob Marley time. So put your hands up with me if you wanna end all poverty. Make this world a better place so children never witness hate. Together we can rise up. Got the harvest on the ultra low. Crank it to 11, fucking 12. Let the whole world know. Sit right back and let this rhythm find its way into your heart. Know that what you're singing is the next level off the chart. We are the harvest. We're bringing you the freshest beat. Take it from the post and you can find me out here in the streets. We are harvest. 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 Stop and look and listen, open up your eyes and witness that it's heavy. I envy the ones who don't got the sickness, because life is a season and every month we believe in. I know the days and the hours that keep us going and breathing. And when I wake up, I lay in bed for hours, don't think much, stagger off my bed and then I wait for the head rush, leaning on a crutch that needs to get sped up. Or maybe I'll just end up falling with my face running. It's hilarious. Time is ticking clockwise and not right inside. When I'm wearing these heavy rock eyes, blur up an image that you thought you left behind, or bury a treasure that you never could find. And when I wake up, I'm standing on the planet as I take for granted all the things handed and managed. And so I challenge, there's a price on life. If we decide to get high, we'll be balloons in the sky and float up till we die. We are harvest. 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 We are harvest.
When you're done listening to the Happy Hope,
I think it's Happy. Hoppy?
When you're done listening to Hop Along Hoppy Show,
Hop Along Happy? Happy Hour. So Happy Hour. Happy Hour? Happy. Happy.
When you finish spanking it to that Hoppy Guys show, you should get some Kleenex and then maybe drop your cocks and grab your socks for the Kevin Hawley Show on the IRN.
It's never enough. You give and you get. It's always a bust. And it's too hard to leave you tonight. You crossing the line. You're telling me how I should live my life, and I'm just gonna leave here. She put a stake in my heart, digging in too deep. I think she's trying too hard. She said she's here for peace, and I'm just gonna leave. She put a stake in my heart, digging in too deep. I think she's trying too hard. She said she's here for peace, and I'm just gonna is not on your side, but you'll never change or give it a try. 'Cause you're too cool to hear me the way it's going. No, I can't keep going. No, I can't wait my whole life. I just need some change and some time. She put a stake in my heart, is digging in too deep. I think she's trying too hard. She said she's here for peace, and I'm just gonna leave. She put a stake in my heart, is digging in too deep. I think she's trying too hard. She said she's here for peace, and I'm just gonna it's never enough. You are who you are, so do what you must. And I'm just gonna leave here the way it's going. No, I can't keep going. No, I can't wait my whole life. I'm just gonna leave here tonight.
The Kevin Holly Show. It's like listening to those little voices in your head, if those little voices were gay.
I used to be a nice guy, but now that I'm up, Chuck, no more of that shit. It's dog eat dog and dog eat dog. And don't give me no shit.
Jimmy, John, Jenny, and Matt can't get back, have a laugh, watching each other's backs. I wouldn't change one thing.
Welcome back, bitches, to the Kevin Holly Show, the third hour. You are listening to Slingshot Robot, and that is the song Sands of Time off their first album. One of my favorites. Listen to how great Doug's voice is. Oh my god, I can't say enough about Slingshot Robot. I just absolutely love those guys. They're like family to me. Oh, you found the thing. Where'd you find that?
It kept hitting my knee.
I have that same problem with my cock.
You found your cock?
No, it keeps hitting me in the knee.
All right, so we got Stand Down Deo in the chat room. Was that Pac-Man?
What's up, bitches?
What's up, bitches? So, yeah, totally cool, man. I'll tell you what, that was one of the most fun times. You know what's really cool, Aaron? I don't know if I ever shared this with you. Last year,
please do.
Almost 2 years ago.
Is this X-rated? Because you probably did share it with him.
2 years ago, approximately, Slingshot Robot did their first CD release party at Ferg's by the Emily Arena in St. Pete.
Yeah, it's right by my house.
Yeah, and I went down there with Lori B, and they invited me on the stage. You know, the rooftop stage?
Yeah, it's right upstairs.
Oh, dude. And the Harvest opened up for them. So awesome. We had the Harvest live in studio here. It's like episode 40-something, and they were fantastic. They're like an alternative reggae band, a bunch of white kids. Holy crap. Super awesome.
That's cool.
But Slingshot Robot was like, they had already been on our show, you know what I mean? And, I think they'd already been on the show. I can't remember if they were on the show first and then the release party, whatever it was. But they invited me up on the stage, and I heard my name over the PA. Where's Kevin Holly at? And I was in the bathroom at the urinal pissing. And I was like, oh my god, I zipped it up and ran. And I went up the stairs to the back there. I'm like, I'm with the band. I ran up there. And I got on the microphone, and I was able to engage the crowd and say, like, how about it for the Harvest? And they were like, ah. And I was like, how about it for Slingshot Robot? They're like, ah. I'm like, you know, their producer, Punchy Gonzalez, is here tonight. He just had a baby. Come on up here, Punchy. And Punchy came up, and he said a few words, and then Al, the drummer, came out and said a few words, and then they started their second set, and I got to stand up there on the rooftop stage with a boner and my cell phone and take video of it. It was awesome. And if you want to see those videos, they're on the Kevin Holly Show YouTube channel. Just got to go on YouTube and type in the Kevin Holly Show, and there's you got to scroll down through. There's every episode dumps on there.
The one that says Kevin Holly on stage with Bone.
The video of me on stage is only about 8 seconds because for some reason I think Lori B's thumb turned it off. She was filming me, and I got just me going, it's an honor to be here with this band. That was it, you know? But it was surreal, dude. It was so cool.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. And to be there for their second release party was really special as well. And those guys are like family to me. They've really, really been awesome for the last 2.5 years. Al's sat in on the show a bunch of times. He's picked me up when I didn't have anyone to do a show with, and was gracious enough to show up and hang out with me.
The band that opened for them, I can't remember what the heck their name is. The guy with the dreads.
Yeah.
Oak Ramble.
Oak Ramble.
They were really good as well, man, with the stand-up bass and everything.
Stand-up bass and an acoustic guitar, and they played System of a Down.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
It was like all great. Slow with the stand-up bass. Oh. I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide, something like that.
The voice of him kind of reminded me of Jack Black for his first song or two, and then I realized, hey, he does have his own little sound.
I couldn't really pay much attention. I was too busy gazing into Stand Down Deo's eyes.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that happens.
Mystic eyes.
That smile.
Mystical, mastical. That's what tile guys say.
Speaking of Stand Deo, I used to work at a gay club.
What was it like working at a gay bar?
It was great, you know.
You had a rule.
I had my regulars. You were always there.
Fucking love him. I love him. Hey, Ron, dude.
He's back.
You want to co-host every Wednesday night, dude?
No. I've got better things to do, but thanks for the invite.
Okay. Yeah, no. Anytime, just let me know. You know, it's cool. So, you had a rule, you told me.
Speaking of your mom.
7 or 8 years ago, I hope your mom's listening.
She's probably in bed now, hopefully.
I hope so, too. She's in my bed.
Just waiting on you.
I'll be waiting on her, if you know what I'm saying. It'll be about 8 pounds.
Weighing on her.
Fighting words right there, dude. Sorry. Don't fight me, man.
I'm not.
It's jokes. Look at his angry. Look at him.
Oh,
nah.
He looks angry. He's got that crazy look in his eyes now. You know what I said about
jokes, man? Them's jokes.
Remember what I said about Wednesday nights? Forget I said that, okay?
I hear you. I'm trying to watch what I say and how I say it.
How you going to watch what you say?
I don't want to turn into a soundbite.
Nah, let it ride, man. Let it ride.
I don't know.
You can't escape, dude.
I don't need two brothers coming at me.
Yeah, you do. You don't need it, but you don't want it. So you told me a rule that you had.
I don't remember this.
Working at a gay bar. You said they got one chance. If a gay dude came up to you at the gay bar while you were bartending and touched your butt.
I don't think this is true.
You told me this. You said, that's your one chance. Don't do it again, is what you would tell them.
Oh, I've said that before, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep.
I remembered that from 8 years ago.
For future reference, make it count.
$20 is $20. You know?
That's true.
Yeah, make it count.
$20 is $20.
You got like a 50% off sale?
You know what I loved about working here in Newport Richie at the gay bar?
I can't wait to hear this.
My grandmother and my grandfather used to come and hang out during the day when I would day bartend, and Grandma would sit there and she'd be like,
if they didn't come, you wouldn't be born.
She'd be like, oh my gosh, all these boys are so flaming. They're all flaming all around here. She was great, though. I love my grandma.
I love your grandma, too.
She was a good woman.
Yeah, where do you go from that?
Dead air. Dead air.
Really, where do you go?
Dead air.
Dead grandma.
to grandma's house.
Did I say dead grandma? I'm sorry.
And this is when the jokes go too far.
Too far. Oh,
Awkward.
Jesus. What's awkward about it, really?
His grandma went to gay bars with his grandpa?
No.
In your
that was
face.
Awesome. That was
Sunday.
Awesome. Sunday.
Wednesday.
It'll make your head spin. It'll knock your socks off. In your
So I'm
face.
taking the 8-ball now.
Drags,
We're going to find
drag
out.
car racing.
Aaron's got the 8-ball, the magic 8-ball.
Is Kevin Holly gay?
Oh, shit.
Sometimes.
Breaking news.
I can't decide.
I can't decide. How dare you question my gender? Assume my gender.
There's a big yes.
Speaking of questioning gender,
Can't
I
try
have some
twice.
news.
Yeah.
God.
Wait. Hold on a second. Philbert, you've got news?
I have news.
Let's do it. It's time. It is time, I said. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time. For strange news on the Kevin Holly Show. Stand Down Deo in the chat room says LGBT licking grandma's butt thoroughly. Licking grandma's butt thoroughly.
There are so many things to talk about. Where do we begin?
Watch your back, Standaya. Watch your back.
Make it good this time, Phil. Last week you choked on news, so
I did.
it was mostly
This is real news, though. First of all, I'd like to start out by saying California is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked about this a while ago that they were proposing a law in California, and it is now officially law.
Okay, what's the law?
Get that out of my face, dude.
No, you're good.
You can't hear me?
No, we can hear you now.
Well, maybe you should put those earphones on, dude.
No, couldn't hear you at all.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're fine. Carry
All right,
on with your stupid news.
It is now officially illegal in California to refer to somebody by a pronoun other than the chosen pronoun that they have chosen for themselves. So, like,
are we supposed to wear tags or get a tattoo on our
I
forehead?
don't know, but
I am this.
You can spend up to 1 year in prison if you've been told, no, man. I realize I may look like a man, but I prefer that you call me her or she. It's now illegal, right? So in California, it's illegal to do that, but it's okay. It's okay to have AIDS, not tell your partner, and have sex with them and infect them with AIDS.
Yeah, they made it from a felony. If you knowingly and willingly infect your partner or anybody with AIDS, knowing that you have it, it's no longer a felony in California. It's a misdemeanor.
Like a speeding ticket.
Well,
I mean, what else can you say? How fucked up can that be?
That should be murder, right?
Exactly.
I mean, it's kind of...
It's like premeditated murder.
Yeah,
almost.
it is, because you know it, you have it, you give it. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
Exactly.
But
So I predict that California...
there's a lot of people in California dying.
Well, what their argument is, there's so many drugs out there now that AIDS is not really that important.
Have they ever been to Polk County?
Apparently, or Africa, but...
Or the gay bar that you worked at.
So I predict that California will eventually create a law where you can have a shitty-ass Kia like Kevin has.
It's a brand new key. It's a 2015.
Take the badges off and put BMW badges on, put it on Craigslist and sell it as a
as a
BMW.
BMW.
And if you don't refer to it as a BMW, it's illegal.
Then you go to jail.
And you'll go to jail.
And then you get infected with AIDS while you're in jail, and that person gets a misdemeanor.
Yep.
Exactly.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Great article, Phil.
They get a slap on the ass. I mean, wrist.
But, yeah. Also,
mark that down.
Everybody is talking about that.
Kevin, can you stop licking your lips at me?
He does that shit all the time, dude.
Just calm down. Are you okay?
Everybody's talking about the NFL. Blah, blah, blah. Kneel this, kneel that. Whatever.
Aaron, are you all right? Sorry. Yeah, NFL, blah, blah, blah.
And now the NFL is telling the owners, you got to make everybody stand, right? The owners are telling their players, you're going to go out there and you're going to stand. We can't have you disrespect.
It's because the NFL's losing money. That's all they.
Right.
If they weren't losing money, they wouldn't give a shit.
Exactly. So now you have to stand. You can't disrespect the flag. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that exactly what Trump tweeted on day one of this whole thing? So did he win? Is anybody going to give him credit for winning?
We're all silent.
I'm just saying. I mean, they're all quick to jump on his tweets and everything, but I mean, they're following his tweets. So
that is one thing I don't think our president should ever do is be tweeting. If you have to get your point across through a tweet,
Obama tweeted.
No, but you got to remember,
but not every, he doesn't wake up and go.
Obama was the first one to have a smartphone, the first president to be connected, the first one to have a BlackBerry. So he's the first one to tweet. You got to roll with that. That's a good
Homophobic, xenophobic, racist, sexist, Islamophobic.
This next topic has so many layers of the onion to fold back that I don't even know how to.
I don't think you fold onions back. I think you peel them back.
You can peel them or fold them.
No, you can't
Depends
fold
on
them.
what kind of onion you're talking about.
They're all pretty much the same consistency. You can't.
Your mom's onion needs some peeling.
It's your mom too, dude.
That would be her roast beef needs peeling.
Did you say Harambe's beef?
Or roast beef. This Weinstein guy, right?
Who does Harambe?
Everybody knows about the Weinstein guy, right?
The Indian guy across the street.
Oh.
Who does Harambe?
Who is Harambe? I don't like what he's talking
I
about.
talked to that guy tonight, by the way.
We're interrupting Phil. Isn't it great?
No.
Because he interrupts everybody.
I'm just saying I talked to that guy tonight.
I know, you told us.
He wants to. I think he wants to be on the show.
I think that's a great idea.
It's a great idea.
He could probably reprogram all the computers, because he's like Indian IT.
Yeah, you'll get like 80% of what you asked for.
But they're so smart and fast.
And then a bomb.
I work with them, trust me.
Is that racist?
Maybe.
Or not? Because nobody seems to get up in arms about telling, the Indian guys are good at IT work.
My roommate's an Indian.
They're not good
He's
at
an
it.
asshole.
That's the whole problem. They're not good at it.
He's a prick. That's why I moved out 5 months early.
Is he good at IT?
No.
That's the whole point. They're really not good.
Okay, color me
But they're
wrong.
cheap, and that's all corporations care about.
That was racist.
It's the truth. I know firsthand.
Really? All Indians are cheap?
No.
Okay, that's what you said.
All of their IT companies are cheap.
Can we rewind
Islamophobic, homophobic, racist.
How many Indian IT teams have you worked with, Kevin?
0. Every time you call in.
Sorry.
So really, I want to talk about this Weinstein guy.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Weinstein, whatever, right?
Yeah, go ahead, carry on.
So obviously...
Hold on, Aaron,
Kevin,
what was it like to work at the Bay Bar?
I'm ghosting.
I got it.
I'm out.
No, he's not ghost. Don't go.
I'm out.
Hey, I got a one-word quiz for you. Every woman has two. Sorry, Phil. Talk about Weinstein, please. He worked at...
I'm sorry, what?
He worked at Wiener's.
What are we talking about again?
I don't know. Harold Weinstein?
Do you know who Harvey Weinstein is?
He was a movie producer for Miramax.
And what did he do?
He made a bunch of badass movies.
And what else has he done?
Raped a bunch of women.
Yeah. And
he masturbated into a plant.
Whole story, bro.
And wanted them to watch him take a shower.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
Did you really jerk off in the shower?
Did you guys, speaking of shit like that, did you hear about that guy who had the Airbnb and he was hiding cameras in the fire detectors?
Yeah.
The smoke detectors? Yeah.
How did he do it exactly?
And then, no, the fact that, I mean, how does a couple find that? How do you look up and go,
Because like me, whenever you check into a hotel, you look for that shit.
I'll see.
PJ scrubs everything down.
It's 2017. Come on, man.
Yeah. He's got a Geiger counter.
What are you doing later tonight?
Guy.
You want to stay over at Kevin's house?
A guy.
Grr
counter.
We've
got fire detectors.
Yeah, I got fire detectors.
What do you eat over there?
Nobody heard my Geiger counter. Geiger counter. Come on. Geiger counter. Ah, Jesus. Whatever. Do I suck that bad?
I'm eating a double cheeseburger.
You're eating a double cheeseburger?
I'm eating a double cheeseburger right now.
All right, Phil, so what about Harvey Weinstein?
So you know what he did, right?
Yeah, he raped a bunch of people.
And you know what he's done recently?
Yeah.
He fled the U.S. Some say, oh, he's just going to the UK to get sex therapy treatment.
I'd love some sex therapy right now.
Doesn't it sound eerily familiar?
I mean, not right now.
A little later, Kevin.
Doesn't it sound eerily familiar to what Roman Polanski did?
What did Roman Polanski do?
Oh, he raped a girl in 1977 who was 13 and fucked her in the ass.
Whoa.
And then when charges came up against him, he fled the United States to avoid charges and has not been allowed to return to the United States ever since.
Really?
All the Hollywood.
So you're saying Harvey Wallbanger won't be back?
Yes. He left on purpose. And what I'm saying is...
On a porpoise?
All the left...
It's disgusting, dude.
All of the left...
Animal cruelty.
And the liberal, actors and all that in Hollywood, they all love Roman Polanski. He just got an Oscar award like 2 or 3 years ago.
He's still alive?
And he got arrested for going to show up for it in some neutral country. And all of them were like, you gotta leave him alone. You can't. He was in a free land. You can't do blah, blah, blah. So they love this guy, even though he admitted that he did this to this 13-year-old girl, right? Wow. So it got me thinking about stuff, right?
I'm sure it did.
You gotta wonder, what kind of... A guy as powerful as Weinstein, what kind of dirt might he have on someone like Bill Clinton?
Hillary Clinton.
They all hang out in the same circles. They're all driven by sex.
Jerk circles.
Bill Clinton likes to go to Whore Island.
Drum circles.
Okay, I'm done. Not going to talk about it.
He goes to Whore Island.
I was going to bring up Corey Feldman, the gay Underwood Hollywood, little underbelly of Hollywood. I was going to bring up the fact that perhaps the gayest guy in Hollywood right now is Charlie Sheen, and Charlie Sheen is the only one who knows who the mogul is that got Corey Haim killed because Corey Haim couldn't handle the fact that he had gotten fucked as a kid and all this stuff. And you don't want to hear any of it. So fuck off, guys! I'm out!
Corey Haim got killed? For real?
He killed himself because he couldn't handle it.
I don't think that's true. I think he's still alive.
True. No, Corey Feldman's still alive.
Corey Haim? Yeah. From License to Drive?
Yeah, never mind. Done talking. You can look this shit up yourself.
I think we should go to the next.
I'll end this by saying I think it's a happy happenstance coincidence that all the female actresses that are coming out now saying he molested me too about this Harvey Weinstein, like Angelina Jolie and Gwyneth Paltrow. Really, what they're doing is taking an opportunistic approach to this because they know they were fucking whores when they first started in this whole business, and they did shit with him to get in roles, and now they don't want to be known as whores, so they're saying, oh, he did this to me too, blah blah blah. Fuck those whores. I'm done.
Tell us how you
That's
really
my
feel,
rant.
dude.
That's my hobby hates. I'm done.
That was brilliant. Let's give him the clap. Man.
You gave me the clap when we were like 12 in the bathtub, you fucker.
Well, don't draw a bath. I've never heard somebody say draw a bath more times.
Maybe you should read more often.
Read what?
Like literature and shit?
Like exactly what?
The correct term is drawing a bath.
That's what I said.
Now, I'm going to fill tub.
Oh, fill tub, rub-a-dub-dub, bottles in the club. Hey,
yeah, that's right, Dale. Happenstance. Stan, capitalized.
I'm staying quiet. I'm letting you guys battle out your childhood fantasies.
I love how you
Nobody wants to hear about gay Hollywood, Stan. What's up?
So, let me see your phone real quick, Aaron.
No, that is something I would never give you.
You had something I was going to play.
Oh, you can pull it up right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, what?
I'll play through it.
I forgot what to call it.
It is going to be...
It is, Aaron. It is...
lesbian.
It's going to be riveting, bro.
Lesbian's crotch.
Okay. I can't wait to see what pops up for this.
There's a B in lesbian, you dumbass.
Yeah, obviously doesn't read.
I got fat fingers.
Maybe you should try drawing a bath.
Yep, Family Guy.
All right.
This is really your first time seeing it?
I'm going to need a bath after this.
It's quite entertaining.
I think this is probably it right here. All these are 15 seconds, dude.
Yep. Yeah, that's all it is, man. Oh, actually, go down a little bit.
Okay. Oh, you say that's all the guys do.
I mean, if you want to watch a long one, but I don't know. I don't know if the crotch scene is in this, but here you go.
Welcome to Kevin Holly's replay of fucking national
just not
regular
meant to
old
find a new group of friends.
fucking Family Guy.
Peter, you're
TV.
always welcome to hang out with me. Yeah, but I'm talking about the kind of friend that doesn't bark at horses when I'm watching a movie. Fine. You want to get trampled in your living room? Be my guest. It's just, I don't know. I don't seem to fit in anyway.
May not be it.
Doesn't look like it.
Hold on.
Got it, mister.
Trucker Kathy.
Double foam. Am I right?
No, I think it was the 15-second one, man.
Yeah.
I'll go back to the 15-second one. We're dying. We're crashing and burning here.
No, we're not. We're doing all right.
So in gay Hollywood news...
No, you clicked on Family Guy, not the fucking video.
Oh, I'm not very knowledgeable.
That's what happens when you have an old man use a computer.
All right, here.
Yep. There you go.
I am not very knowledgeable.
I totally looked like the dog was saying that.
Sorry.
More powerful than a lesbian's crotch.
One more time.
I feel more powerful than a lesbian's crotch.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. We don't valet motorcycles.
Don't need to.
She straddles it, picks it up with her cooch, and walks into the hotel. Well, thanks for sharing that, Aaron. That's really good.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's people want their 3 minutes back here.
That's gonna be the first 2.5 minutes were wasted on your shit.
The first 2 hours?
2.5 minutes.
2.5 hours?
Kevin, tell us a story.
Oh, dude, I bought a new car, Kia. It's the gayest car of all time. Aaron, I gotta take you for a ride in it, dude. You're gonna love it.
All right, cool. Does it vibrate?
Because you're gay and you like gay cars.
It kind of does. It shakes. It's like.
Hey, so on real news, I used to work at a gay bar.
Really? You don't say.
Nope.
What was it like working at a gay bar? I'm over here loading up the intro to the show 20 minutes early. Dun, dun, dun. So, I actually have something loaded up for times like this. And, Philbert, in honor of Tom Petty, I've got this. Here we go. You know Tom Petty died? Tom Petty died.
Yep.
Yeah. You know about that?
I do.
What are you doing? Hey, Ron, where are you?
I'm still here.
You like Greek food, dude?
I did until I worked at this fucking restaurant.
I love that Greek food. You want some dolmades?
No. Some saganaki.
She's a Greek girl. She loves dolmades. She loves cheeses.
There's one Greek girl that I'm slightly in love with.
America, too. She's a Greek girl.
It's probably the only one that I know.
Crazy about Hellas. She loves desserts. And her yaya, too. It's a long day.
That one's Dodicades Boulevard. That shithole.
There's a Greek way for everything in her yard.
There's a guy that used to work on the dolphin tours up there. Pretty sure he was gay.
What was it called?
The dolphin tours.
Did you say there was a guy that used to work up there? I'm pretty sure she was gay.
No, I'm pretty sure he was gay. It was like the dolphin tours or some tour that they have at.
Yeah, he doesn't do that anymore. He has a podcast now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm getting rich. I'm getting Richard.
With that being said, next Wednesday, if
Yes.
anyone would like to deliver a pizza to the Dump Tower,
yeah.
feel free.
I think we should get a pizza place advertiser.
No, we should.
Yeah.
Maybe we should talk to somebody.
Any pizza places out there? Any pizza places out there? We'll give them a read. We'll discuss how delicious their pies are. Right?
True story.
What's your favorite topping on a pie?
Sausage.
PJ is into kosher pizza.
Yeah.
He just likes
Have you ever had anchovies?
He just likes the tips on the sausages.
Yeah, I just like the tips.
Yeah.
I've never had anchovies in my life, no.
Neither have I.
So you want to try that tonight? I'm pretty sure I have
You ever
anchovy
had
flavored.
anchovies?
Hand-chovies? Wow, sounds great. You just put anchovies on your hand and like a hand sandwich. I have anchovy flavored jelly beans if you'd like.
No.
You want to spin the wheel?
Nope.
Come on.
I don't want to spin.
Come on.
Oh, dude, don't spin
Come
it.
on.
No, I just got the dog can
He
food
learned
out
his
of my
lesson.
mouth.
He's got lip cancer now.
Wow. It's like a fish hook. Cool. Last time I saw
Speaking of things
smile
in the
like
studio,
that.
what the hell is this?
What is what?
Yeah, that's where Pops normally sits.
Oh, are you talking about the smegma on the table?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's horsey sauce.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's horsey sauce.
From the double cheeseburger?
Yeah, probably. I asked Pop specifically, is that horsey sauce? And he's like, no, he don't. And then Jay's like, no, he doesn't eat that shit. So what else you got for strange news tonight, Phil?
Fuck you.
Nothing? I got something.
I got nothing, you dick.
How about a man calls in a bomb threat to avoid paying a bar tab?
That happens every day.
That's actually awesome.
You've been a bartender. I've been a bartender.
Oh, yeah, I've been one for years. That's never happened.
Where do you think it happened? If you had to guess.
I mean, I haven't really heard about
Denver,
it. And I'm on a
Colorado.
Tampa bartending website, so I know it's not here in Florida.
Okay. You're both correct.
I'm going to have to go with New York.
Well, you're not correct, Phil. And you're not correct either.
No?
It's from Pittsburgh.
Wow.
According to the Associated Press, a Pittsburgh man has been arrested after police say he called in a false bomb threat to try and avoid paying his restaurant bill. WPXI TV reports a 40-year-old man named Barry Clapperton.
McCockiner?
Guilty!
Barry McCockiner, right?
Yes, Barry McCockiner faces charges that include threats to use weapons of mass destruction, public drunkenness. That's a lot of N's. Drunkenness. And how are you supposed to say that when you're drunk? Drunkenness. I'm not public drunkenness. And false identification to police. A witness says that McCockiner tried to leave multiple times without paying for his meal at Primanti Brothers. Has anybody been to Primanti Brothers?
No.
No?
Nope.
Is it like brothers like brothers? Or is it like a couple of brothers?
Hey, it's Primanti Brothers. Come on.
The Gustav brothers down Dodecanese Boulevard.
You get gyros.
Yeah.
Gyros. How do you say gyros?
I say euros. Or gyros.
Gyros?
No.
You ever hear somebody say gyros?
No,
Gyros.
I've heard gyros.
Gyros is the hood way to say it.
Yeah.
We're going to go with some gyros.
Gyros.
I love when people come in and they're like, hey, let me get a Panat Giorgio.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is a Panat Giorgio?
Penis Grigio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those.
Did you just say penis Grigio?
I did. And I farted, too.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
It's hot.
It's hot as fuck. You farted.
I have a strange news story.
Awesome.
Man lived with corpses.
I'm trying to look up news stories now.
A man lived with corpses of his mom and twin brother for a year. Right?
For a year?
Yeah. This guy
that French?
He found his brother dead in a chair and eventually moved the body to the bathroom because it was in the way. So he kept his dead mom and his brother in the house, and he said, look, man, I was traumatized. What would you do? I'm not some nutball. People think I am, but I'm not. I love them.
I love them. What's his name?
Oh, God.
He hid the deaths from the other family members and told them, oh, Mom can't come to the phone because she's sick and stuff like that.
Wow.
His name is Kuffler?
Mark Knopfler?
Robert James Kuffler.
Guilty.
Look at him.
Oh, man, he looks like a... Wow.
Looks
nice
like a
mustache.
He looks like my ex-girlfriend from high school's dad.
Younger version of Kevin.
Younger?
Mm-hmm. So, on October 2nd, according to Washington Post, there were flutes contaminated with semen might have been given out to children, school officials warn. So they have I don't know, that's what it says. It says several school districts in Southern California were warned the parents this weekend that the flutes and recorders given to the children through a non-profit music program may have contaminated with bodily fluids, also known as semen.
One time at band practice,
I mean,
jizzed off in a flute.
You'd think it'd be...
That's like some serious...
Only in California. And they probably passed a law that said it's okay to provide children with semen-covered flutes.
If it's AIDS-infected semen, then it's just a misdemeanor. Yeah. Well, I'm wondering if it's like a weird felching incident where...
Felching?
You jizz in somebody's, bodily cavity and then suck it out with a straw, but all they had was flutes and recorders and sang a little song when they did it.
Speaking of felching, I bet you can get a little bit out of that chair if you turn around there and stick your face in it. Hey, Ron.
There's a flute right down there. Grab it. Where? Down behind, under that. Yeah. Can you? It's blue. It's blue. Every woman has two. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I'm telling you. Ron's felching Jay's chair right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ah.
Nice use of the fleshlight there, dude.
There you go, man. Show us how you felch, dude.
Where the fuck has this been?
What? Nowhere.
California.
Bullshit, Cali.
Paid extra to ship that bitch here.
See if we can do something here.
Never had a lesson. Are you kidding me? No, that was a song. That was Mary Had a Hairy Lamb.
This thing is fucking broken.
This whole show is broken. That was really good, dude.
Mary Had a Little Lamb going. Ready?
Yeah.
Fucking band geek.
I've officially played Kevin's flute, guys.
Band geek.
Fucking skin. He's not good at the piano, but he sucks at the organ.
He's a skin flautist.
He's a pianist.
I'm here to provide sound bites for
that was really good, Aaron. Thank you for doing that.
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
So, how about another strange news story for that ass here? We got, oh man. How about this?
How about it?
A motorist falls short in his bid to jump a car over a canal. Can you guess where this story's out of?
Florida.
I'm going to say Polk County for that one.
You both. I don't know what county here. Let me see here. It's definitely Florida, and it's Lee County.
Lee.
Yes, Lee County. Lehigh Acres. Authorities say a man tried to jump his car over a canal in a Florida neighborhood, but didn't make it. Reports that the car had to be towed from the Lehigh Acres Canal on Tuesday after it failed to clear the 20 feet between both
ravine.
sides. Yeah.
The best part about this story is they summed it up at the end and they say cops were like not sure why he tried to jump the ravine when he could have traveled 20 yards to the other side and went over the bridge. Because he wasn't trying to do that, you dumb guy. I mean, they probably let him off because he probably gave him some excuse. Well, I was trapped. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, he had AIDS. It was a misdemeanor.
Could be.
It says that before attempting the jump, that witnesses were quoted as telling the television station that the man
You're
drove...
not going to make it.
No, he drove to the edge of the canal, and then he got out of the car and, like...
surveyed it?
Yeah, he licked his finger, checked the wind. He's like checking
and they're
out.
going, jump.
The Mac...
It makes me laugh when people get into car accidents, and then they get out, and they're like, just feel it. Just feel it. It's broken, or it's bent. It's like, yeah, so if you keep feeling it, you can just fucking look at it and tell that it's broken.
Where did this come from? How many accidents have you
I'm trying
seen?
to follow along. Apparently, this car was demolished, and he, of course, because of, not Murphy's Law, but what's the law I'm thinking of here? Survival of the fittest, whatever law. Stupid people never get hurt, basically.
Oh, every dog has his day.
Yeah. You can't fix stupid.
I mean, it is what it is, dude.
Yeah, I mean, even the sun shines on a dog's ass once in a while.
Yeah.
It's just a squirrel trying to get a nut, Phil.
No,
You know what they say.
Every game has a winner.
Exactly.
Procrastination's like masturbation. In the end, you're just fucking yourself.
Exactly. Piss poor planning leads to improper production.
Yeah.
Piss poor.
Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show.
Anyone who changes in a glass house... No. Anyone who lives in a glass house changes in the basement.
Yeah. Never keep your money in your pocket, else you get your finances all balled up.
That's exactly what they say.
Well, Confucius does.
You know what else they say, Aaron?
Nope, I don't. You're going to tell me that.
They say it's a lot of fun to work in a gay bar.
I don't know if you guys know,
or
but
so they say.
Really? What was it like working in a gay bar?
Just imagine about a bunch of you in one room.
Seriously.
Sexy.
What was the best tip you ever got at the gay bar?
Philbert!
Yeah! You ever get shafted at the gay bar?
Stiffed? You ever get stiffed?
Oh!
You ever heard good jokes like this about your gay bar experience?
Just by your
Did they
mom.
serve hard liquor there?
Oh!
Liquor! I don't even know her. Him.
What it is.
So, update on last week about the whole Patriots money getting stolen, all the fans and stuff like that.
What happened?
We are being issued, according to the state attorney general, we are being issued refunds.
Is it half the refund?
Wow.
No, supposedly it's the whole thing, the whole shebang. But I still went to the game, by the way. It was an awesome game. Too bad Fulked it up and lost the game for the Buccaneers.
Yeah, but you got to admit, it's pretty sad if your entire season rests on you being able to convert field goals.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It reminds me of...
And they hired a new kicker, though.
Did they finally do that?
Yeah,
I know they had tryouts.
Yeah,
Who did they pick?
So I don't know
Truck
who
or
they picked. But
he drives up real
Shit
fast.
kicker.
Hits it with his truck.
yeah, so no, but they hired a new kicker. So I don't know if Fulk will play anymore, if he's being let go. I'm not really sure.
He'll go to another team and he'll win a Super Bowl next year.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
he
usually happens with
It'll be the
Xbox
Bears.
players.
Yeah.
So Cam Newton was in the news a couple of days ago for calling out this...
So what was it like working at a gay bar?
I never worked at one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt you?
No.
Yeah. Come on, tell us your news. Come on. News.
I have a new segment I thought I would run by you guys. Let me know what you think. It's
sucks.
called WWDS.
What would Deo say?
Close. Not Theo.
What would...
You're talking about Cam Newton. You're talking about protesters. You're talking about NFL. What would...
Dion say?
Yes!
Yeah!
Whoa!
Dion!
Dion. What would Dion say about Cam Newton saying... What did he say to that woman reporter? Oh, it's funny. A woman asked me about routes.
Yeah.
Right?
That's just crazy hearing a woman talk about routes.
What would Dion say?
I don't think there's
I
anything
think
wrong
that's
with what
another
he
thing that's
said.
just being blown up and out of proportion.
Me too. There's nothing wrong with what he said.
How would Dion say it?
Say the same thing?
No, how would he confront Cam and give him advice? What would Dion say?
Don't say that again.
That was brilliant.
That's what I'm here for.
Cam, my man, Cam. You can't be talking about the women like that, Cam. Come on. You need to talk about the goodness.
You don't know who Deion Sanders is?
You don't know who Neon
Sanders.
Dion?
Oh, no.
Neon Dion, man.
He's a preacher now.
Yeah, he'd be like, Deion said, Cam.
Good Lord did not put us on this earth to talk about women like this, Cam.
How do you guys feel about O.J. Simpson coming to play golf in Florida?
I can't wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would love to play around with him.
I bet you would.
Did you hear about he was out for a couple hours and whatnot, and someone ended up seeing him in the back of a car at a gas station, went up and filmed him, and he's like, "Oh, you got out?" And he's like, "Why the fuck are you following me?" And got all pissed off.
Is that all you got to do?
Then he slit his throat and left the glove behind and drove off.
But the glove didn't fit him.
What was he in? The Bronco? Hey!
Oh! I heard that the Bronco is coming out with a brand new concept or something, and it's like the year that he gets out is the year the Bronco comes back and stuff like that.
You know, it figures that OJ would like golf considering he put 18 holes in his wife's throat.
That was a good one.
He needs some marijuanagolf.com.
Speaking of the entire eighth, right?
The last eighth, right?
The last eighth?
Yeah.
The whole eighth.
The whole eighth.
The whole eighth.
The
right?
eighth hole? The whole eighth.
W-H-O-L-E.
So
the whole eighth.
That's where all the potheads hang out then, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right behind that tree. By the eighth
Behind
hole.
the restrooms.
Speaking
of
of
the water
tree.
fountain.
Speaking of
Oh,
trees.
good one! Trees!
There he is.
Uh-oh.
Do you think Cato...
And party boy.
Why has Stan not called in yet?
I don't know. Maybe my phone's not working or something. He's pissing you off. That dude's been here 2 hours.
You
and
just
he's like,
pissed off Aaron.
Pissed off, man. Aaron. Aaron's mad.
Seriously, though, do you think Cato Kalin would be like a caddy for OJ?
Cato Kalin?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. He'd be a great caddy.
Comes out of the woodwork to be a caddy. That'd be so brilliant.
Right? You get
what a
out,
great reality show that would be.
You get out
golfing with OJ.
Yeah, dude, you get out to put your ball on the tee and drive.
Driving with the deuce. Or the juice, I mean.
The juice.
Yeah.
Then you turn around and Cato Kalin's gone. And you're like, where the hell did he go? And
He's like, I heard 3 knocks. I thought I was supposed to go. What happened? No, OJ, here. I have a glove for you to wear.
Was it Pam Bondi who said, I don't want him in my state?
Yeah, like she could do anything about it.
Was it Pam Bondi?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was
Pam or
might have been hers. Somebody said he's not welcome.
It was the Attorney General, Pam Bondi.
Yeah.
He's not welcome in this state. I'm pretty sure he can go wherever the fuck he wants.
Pretty sure, yeah. He gets like $50 million a year.
Gets one. She gets one look at that guy's package, and it's black snake moan all over again for her. Did you ever see that movie, by the way?
And a knife in the throat.
Have you ever seen Black Snake Moan?
Yeah, I don't know. He's racist.
No, I'm asking
He's
you.
being racist.
Have you ever seen the movie Black Snake Moan?
No.
It's got Christina Ricci in it, and it's got
creepy,
Samuel L. Jackson.
She's got too much forehead.
Is so hot in that movie.
I never thought I would say a girl has too much head, you know. Stand Down Dale, live on the Kevin Holly Show. What's up, dude?
It's about fucking time.
I just wanted to make this the best 2 minutes of the whole goddamn show. Jesus Christ, what the hell is going on?
Are you going to sing some George Michael for us, dude?
Oh, it's all about faith.
That wasn't singing.
The faith. Oh, it's all about faith, the faith, the faith.
Thank you.
Mark it down.
Dude, I could be in Slingshot Robot. I swear to God.
Show's over.
What's going on, Stan? How you doing, man? Hey, so we're going to cut this show short now.
Oh, motherfucker. Is this real?
Is this real? It's as real as it gets.
I'm a real boy.
It's real, bro.
Some dude with initials for a first name is going to freaking cut me off. That's bullshit.
Feel it.
Oh, man.
My name is Aaron.
It's not fucking Aaron.
It's like an Egyptian god, Aaron.
I'm never going to...
I thought I was going to enjoy you calling it, but I'm not enjoying this at all.
All right, I apologize. I'm never going to get his grandma's number like that. All right, hey, Ron.
There you go.
It's about, wow, you grew up. Look at you. You're
He's a real boy. Welcome aboard.
He's a real boy. Dude, seriously, though, it was great meeting you the other night, man. That was awesome.
I wish I could say the same, Stan.
I mean, I've never had someone so clean next to me in a long time.
Aw.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Did he say clean?
Cool, I think.
Oh, I thought he said clean.
Listen, Stan,
Well, I mean,
we're up against
at least he brushes his teeth.
We only got like 30 seconds left and we're out, dude.
Oh, all right, goodbye.
No.
Sing us another song. Oh, we hung up.
Oh,
he ghosted us.
Damn.
Fucking Stand Down Dale ghosted us. Oh, wow. All right, we're out. Thank you for listening, everybody. Catch us next Wednesday night on the
Suck it.
Have a good one.
IronBroadcast.com. See ya.
Kevin's getting tired. It's time to end the show. He really freaking blow. It's end of the Kevin Holly Show.
I'd like to thank you for listening to the Kevin Holly Show. Hope you've had as much fun as we have bringing it to you. It's really been a pleasure, and be sure and get us again next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
You have the right to remain silent.